Hello?
It's happening again.
I have another location for you. Do you have your camera?
This is Scratch and Slash fucking media. Of course I have a camera. And on today's nightmare-filled adventure, we're here in Wilmington, North Carolina. We're going to take you on the filming locations of Scream 5. Now we let you all know that we are moving out here. This is just one of many filming locations in the area. But we wanted to start with Scream 5, given the fall season, how it looks, and it definitely looks like Woodsboro around here. But we're starting with the Pier. We're going to take you more down here. And this is where Sydney made her grand re-entrance of the franchise. So come along, we got many more filming locations for you guys. So this is the Pier, where we finally meet Neve Campbell, Sydney Prescott, jogging with her kids. She gets a phone call from Dewey, warning her about the new occurrence of Ghostface in Woodsboro. Right here, Wilmington, North Carolina, right at this pier. We're right off, turn around, from the convention center right up there. But if you notice from the shot, none of these homes are in the background. They were either removed or built right after. But this would have been the pier for Sydney's grand return. And as we're leaving the pier, you come up on this sign, the City of Wilmington Riverwalk. Gives you the complete history. Perfect place to film a town like Woodsboro. Alright, so right now we've stopped off at what would have been Tara's house, which would have been the opening of the film. Now right now somebody does live in this house. I've already seen there's a car in the driveway, so I'm not going to get too close. I don't want to offend anybody. But the cool part about this is that the filming studio is actually not far from here, but instead of using the filming studio, they rented out this house for the opening. And all the shots you see, you don't see much outside of the film to show this house, but all of the inside is where they used for the attack on terror in the opening of it. So I'm going to film for a second where it's at. And I'm going to get out of here before somebody comes out offended about why I might be filming their home.
And here we are at our next location, Cardinal Lanes, or what used to be Cardinal Lanes. This was the next filming location after the title credits, where we're first introduced to Richie and Sam. But as you can see, the location is no longer there. It was torn down in May of 2023. We, however, did not know this upon arrival. We had seen it in other people's filming location videos and assumed it was still there, but as you can see, it is not. And I'm doing a voiceover right now because the traffic is so bad in this video you can't really hear anything I'm saying. The honest truth is I'm just trying to make the best out of a disappointing situation. But sometimes this happens. I have a few other videos coming up where you see the same thing at times. Anyways, on to the next one.
Alright, right now we're at Woodsboro High, or what was used as Woodsboro High for Scream 5. It's actually a middle school. So right now I feel a little weird walking through with a camera, nobody knowing me, filming a middle school. But I'm sure you guys are fans of Scream 5 as much as I am, so let's take the risk because I've already found the location where the scene was outside. So you see right here where these white holes are, it would have been right in front of this tree. I believe the parking bench that you see in the movie where we meet our new cast was added. But it would have been this tree where all the gang would have met up, going over the suspect list, who the killer might be. right here under this tree. I guess the parking bench would have been somewhere right in here. But it would have been this tree that they were under. And there's a part where Wes is talking that you can see behind him these white poles that lead right to this tree. And you have to admit, they turned North Carolina into Woodsboro. This was actually the perfect location for this. But yeah, this is where that scene was filmed. On to the next one. Alright, here we are at Reggies Bar here in Wilmington. This is the spot from the film where all the kids would have met up.
That made me lit. Thank you. You're way too boring to be a psycho.
Yo, Liv. You want a real drink? These kids don't want to come up with your fuck you, Brian. Let's go. Come on. Hey, what are you doing with it? Hey,
Get out of here, I'm calling the cops.
Here we are at our next location. This, the film would lead you to believe, is right behind Reggies Bar, where Vincent was killed. This is actually 20 minutes away from Reggies Bar, close to downtown. This little movie magic. Now Vincent would have been propped up against this wall, relieving himself. There would have been graffiti on this door. Wanted to get here at night to do it more authentically to the film, but had to go with the time frame. Now the other little Easter egg to this location is that right here you have Woodsboro. Here is Haddonfield from Halloween Kills. And then you go about a mile in that direction, you're going to get to the locations of Black Phone. So everything is literally around this area. But right here is not, like I said, behind Reggies Bar as the film wants you to believe. Just a little bit of that old Hollywood magic. On to the next one. Next stop on filming locations. This would have been Sheriff Hicks' house, also her son Wes Hicks. As you saw in Scream 5, she comes tearing through this way after Ghostface calls her, slams on her brakes in front of her house, and then begins to run up the driveway. The bushes look like they've been trimmed back, but Ghostface would have came out of that bush and attacked Sheriff Hicks right here. Broad daylight. And this is where the murder scene would have been. If I had a Ghostface outfit, I would probably reenact this on somebody's lawn, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be happy about that. But again, this would have been Sheriff Hicks' house. Famous driveway scene.